For 13 years, bodies kept appearing along a lonely stretch of beach on Long Island. Not one, not two, 10. Some had vanished years apart. Some were never identified, and for over a decade, police had no suspect. Until one mistake linked a suburban architect to one of America's most disturbing serial murder investigations. On May 1st, 2010, 24-year-old Shannan Gilbert disappeared after fleeing a client's home in Oak Beach, New York. Moments before vanishing, she made a frantic 911 call. Archival-style audio recreation. "They're trying to kill me." Police searched the marshes near Gilgo Beach for months, but what they found shocked everyone. In December 2010, officers discovered 4 bodies wrapped in burlap along Ocean Parkway. The victims were identified as Melissa Barthelemy, Maureen Brainerd Barnes, Megan Waterman, and Amber Lynn Costello. The media would call them the Gilgo Four. All 4 women had worked as escorts, all had advertised online, and all had disappeared after meeting clients. But the horror wasn't over. As investigators expanded the search area in 2011, they uncovered even more remains. Some victims had been dead for years. Jessica Taylor, Valerie Mack, Karen Vergata, and an unidentified victim known only as Asian Doe. Some bodies were dismembered, others were scattered miles apart across Long Island. The investigation spiraled into one of the largest unsolved serial killer cases in American history. But despite national headlines, the killer remained invisible for years. The suspect, investigators later believed, had hidden in plain sight the entire time. In 2022, investigators reopened old evidence using new technology. One clue changed everything. A witness had once described seeing a dark green Chevrolet Avalanche near one victim shortly before she disappeared. Police traced the vehicle to a man named Rex Hoyerman, an architect from Massapequa Park, married, father of 2, no criminal record, but investigators say the evidence quickly piled up. Cell phone records allegedly placed him in contact with multiple victims. Burner phones were linked to online escort ads, and DNA recovered from a discarded pizza crust matched genetic evidence found on the victims. News montage style. Authorities arrest Long Island architect. Suspect charged in Gilgo murders. On July 13th, 2023, Rex Hoyerman was arrested outside his Manhattan office. America finally had a suspect. Over the next 2 years, prosecutors expanded the case. Hoyerman was charged with multiple murders spanning decades, including killings dating back to 1993. Then, in April 2026, he pleaded guilty, 7 murders, and an admission to an 8th killing. For many families, it was the first real sense of closure in more than 20 years. But questions still remain. Was Shannan Gilbert connected to the killer? Could there be additional victims? And how did the murders go unsolved for so long? The road along Gilgo Beach looks quiet now. Just sand, ocean, and miles of empty coastline. But beneath one of New York's most beautiful landscapes was a secret that stayed buried for decades. And a killer who almost got away with it.